Jake Paul. All day, every day.
Why?
Just think he knocks him out cold.
Would you be willing to take the bet with Tyson Fury that's saying that Jake is going to beat you?
No, I'm not worried about what Tyson Fury's going to say. That's what I'm saying. It ain't even about the money. I'm betting on myself.
Yep.
I'm focusing on myself. I'm fully betting on myself. I ain't worried about what anyone's got to say.
So when I'm bouncing around the ring, jabbing, weaving, and doing all of these things, I know I can pick them apart and score points and make this a very, very big contest.
Tyson Fury stunned the boxing world by abruptly entering the Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul press conference, instantly shifting the room's energy. Cameras captured every moment as Fury delivered a startling warning to Joshua, claiming that Jake Paul is far more dangerous than most realize. He emphasized Paul's genuine power, strict discipline, and unwavering self-belief, traits Fury believes could spark a major upset. In a jaw-dropping statement, Fury even said he would bet £1 million on Paul defeating Joshua, leaving fans, analysts, and the boxing community in disbelief over the bold prediction.
About possibly Joshua using Jake Paul as a tune-up to fight you. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know about tune-up. I think Jake Paul knocks him out.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Why so? What impresses you about Jake Paul?
I just think Jake Paul would knock AJ out. I think AJ's a spent force, and I think Jake Paul's on the rise. And I like his new heavyweight look. Bit chubby, bit bulky. I like how Jake Paul calls out the full spectrum from.
Anthony Joshua has responded firmly to Tyson Fury's shocking £1 million bet on Jake Paul, knocking him out. Joshua made it clear he isn't distracted by outside hype, wagers, or media attention, keeping his focus solely on himself and his performance on fight night. He dismissed Fury's bet as irrelevant, emphasizing that he trusts his own preparation rather than entertaining predictions or gambling on outcomes. Joshua stressed that his priority is straightforward: enter the ring, do his job, earn his paycheck, and move forward, unbothered by attention-seeking antics or side bets from anyone.
Would you be willing to take the bet with Tyson Fury that's saying that Jake is going to beat you?
No, I'm not worried about what Tyson Fury's going to say. That's what I'm saying. It ain't even about the money. I'm betting on myself.
Yep.
I'm focusing on myself. I'm fully betting on myself. I ain't worried about what anyone's got to say.
He did say he's going to put £1 million on it. Would you be willing to take that bet with Tyson Fury?
Respectfully, I'm not worried about what Tyson Fury's got to say, or I'm not here for any of that betting and nonsense. I'm here to fight, and that's all it is. Once I get the job done, I'm going to collect my check, cash it, and I'm going to focus on the next one. My bet is on me doing the number.
Jake Paul continues to express confidence in defeating Anthony Joshua, pointing to Joshua's past struggles against smaller fighters as a potential advantage. Analysts, including commentator Henry on a podcast, have examined Joshua's previous bouts and noted patterns when he faces shorter opponents. Despite this, they stress that Joshua's technical skill, punching power, timing, and substantial reach generally neutralize any size-related concerns. While Paul highlights what he believes is a weakness, the consensus remains that Joshua's experience, discipline, and meticulous preparation make him a formidable challenge, regardless of Paul's confidence or prediction.
Anthony Joshua definitely doesn't struggle, and that's against guys who are of a similar stature to him. When he won his first world title against Charles Martin, he was a taller heavyweight. Not taller than AJ necessarily, but a heavyweight of taller stature, and he got that one with a very simple knockout. It was one of the easiest fights of Anthony Joshua's career. He had a war against Vladimir Klitschko, but again, he was highly competitive and eventually managed to get Klitschko out of there. In the Kubrat-Pulev fight, while it was a mixed performance, he did end up producing one of his best knockouts. Similarly against Robert Helenius, whilst AJ probably didn't put in one of his best performances again, it ended in another dramatic knockout. He was punch perfect against Otto Wallin, in my opinion, and he had that absolutely devastating knockout win against Francis Ngannou, who, of course, an absolutely enormous man with a fantastic chin, or so it seemed until Anthony Joshua got his hands on him. Even earlier on in his career against the likes of White, Brazil, and Molina, these were all taller heavyweights who AJ dealt with consummate ease. Of course, most recently he had that loss against Daniel Dubois, but we can't say that Daniel Dubois...
Jake Paul continues to portray himself as a fearless contender, insisting he's ready for any challenge. Yet behind the bravado, he clearly recognizes the huge size difference he faces, even joking that he has to look up just to meet Joshua's eyes. Despite this, he projects the same bold confidence he shows at every major event, hoping fans believe sheer self-belief could carry him against a former world champion who has defeated elite opponents. Paul frames the fight as a lesson for young fighters, highlighting that stepping up to someone of Joshua's caliber demonstrates courage, ambition, and the drive to pursue greatness.
You, Anthony Joshua, how we doing?
Dude, never been better. This is what I dreamed of. This is what I manifested into reality. I'm here to shock the world, inspire the next generation. We're in the Heat arena. I'm a big Heat fan. Miami's on fire. This is my first pro fight, was in Miami against Gib. I'm bringing that same energy here. First round KO.
And the Schmo interviewed you there when you fought Gib. It was on Fight TV. We've been with you along the way. Not very many times you're looking up at a face-off. So what did you make of looking up for one of the very first times at a face-off right here?
Just looking up at Daddy there and just seeing, how big he is, and just my eyes were kind of going into his nipples and stuff. I kind of liked, and then basically I was just like, whoa, he's big in that. And then, I can't believe how tall he is.
Is this chain really on the line for the winner?
I don't know if it's confirmed, but I'm down. But he has to put something up too. There has to be something in it for me.
You say this is the biggest upset that's going to be in boxing history, right up there with 42-1 with Buster Douglas. What is the headline going to be when you knock this guy out and he's laying on the canvas?
Matchroom CEO Frank Smith has sparked fresh controversy over the Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul bout, suggesting the fight is driven more by spectacle than true sport. He described the matchup as a carefully crafted entertainment product designed to shock audiences and sell tickets, rather than a genuine test of boxing skill, raising questions about the fight's authenticity and competitive value. Smith also touched on the highly anticipated Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua clash, calling it the biggest fight still to be made in boxing. He expressed hope that the megabout could finally happen by 2026, but warned that boxing is full of delays, negotiations, and unexpected obstacles. While fans remain excited, Smith noted that logistical and contractual challenges persist, serving as a reminder that not every highly anticipated dream fight comes to fruition, no matter the hype or anticipation.
Supposed to fight Gervonta.
Now he's fighting, what's his name?
Anthony Joshua.
Andrew Joshua, yeah.
Anthony Joshua.
He gonna get mopped.
According to BetOnline.ag, Anthony Joshua has minus 2,000 odds. That means you'd have to bet $2,000 to win $100.
If you think that Jake's gonna, what's his name?
Yeah, if you bet on Anthony Joshua to win,
Yes.
you'd have to bet 2,000 to get back 100.
Yeah.
Now, if you put your money on Jake Paul, he's plus 800. That means that if you bet $100 on him and he wins,
Yeah.
you get 800 back.
Let me tell you something. If Anthony Joshua loses this,
Do you think Jake Paul has what it takes to shock the world and defeat Anthony Joshua, or is the massive size and experience gap simply too much for him to overcome? Share below